Innovative.
The WB Morning Show, hosted by the real Young LA and Cool Ass Cam.
Hello, it's your boy Young LA, the real Young LA. You know I'm with Cool Ass Cam for the record. Hello.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the WB Morning Show. Hope y'all ready for the wake and bake.
Okay, we almost 80 episodes or something. Me and you, I'm talking about. If y'all don't know, I start with the chopsticks and the mimosa. Then you must be just tuning in, man. We got a special guest in the house. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yes, sir. I go by the name of JKSOLA. Straight up out of Los Angeles. Y'all already know where I'm at.
Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
I gotta get right into that, man. How did you get the name JKSOLA?
Starting off, JK is just my initials, Jonathan Knight. You know what I'm saying? But I've been born and raised LA, lived all around, been on every street. You know what I'm saying? So just a Southern LA ass nigga type shit.
The same. Sound like myself right there, man.
Yes, sir.
You hear me? I've been all through this motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
From Hollywood to Orange County, man.
Exactly.
I probably moved 20, 25 times, maybe 30. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, nigga, I'm so LA with you, dude. But, yeah,
yes,
man,
sir.
I like that name, man. You feel like with that name, So LA, is a certain type of shit you got to hold up?
Hell yeah. Just my mannerisms. I'm every day with an LA hat.
Come on, man.
I ain't got no other hat on. Whether it be red, blue, it's always a LA Dodger.
Dome, for sure.
For sure. You know, just my mannerisms, being an upstanding man that's, black man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to be making LA look better at all times. You know what I'm talking about?
Representing positive energy all the time.
That part, I'm on that same time, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. So, what's your favorite thing to, like, if somebody just came from out of town and they just got to LA, where you taking them?
We going to Venice Beach, man.
Straight to Venice. I'm
going to show you, because you got the weed out there.
You get a little bit of both.
You're getting everything out there.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. That's my favorite spot to be. I'm always at the beach.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you this. Did you try the new Marathon Burger at the Venice location?
No, not yet. But I have tried the one on Melrose.
That part.
And that shit is fire.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
That part.
Hell yeah. Why not? Hell yeah. It's always going to be 10 out of 10.
On, rest in peace to Nip. And shout out to Black Sam, man. Keeping it going. My nigga Killer Twine, all the good peoples in there holding it down. You know what I'm talking about? What's your go-to order at the Marathon?
Right now, chicken wings and a regular cheeseburger.
Come on, man.
I ain't too
fancy.
Too crazy, yeah.
Hey, so niggas don't know because they always hear about the burger. They ain't knowing that nigga got them good ass shrimp.
The shrimp
and the wings.
I ain't even had the shrimp.
Oh man, the shrimp is the ghetto shrimp, like the we fry in the ghetto. That nigga got that recipe down. You definitely got to try that.
Shrimp.
Like a nigga use EBT to buy it. It tastes that good.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. So what you working on, man?
Right now, I've done the albums and all that type of shit, but
yes, sir. Right
now I just like dropping. I'm trying to drop hit singles. That's my main thing. Like I want to put out the dopest song.
That part.
Just one dope ass song, just get the momentum going. Then I can flood the streets with whatever I got after that.
That part.
So
I call that singles. The OT Genesis. He set that landmark. He been running with it, so everybody started doing it after him, and I don't see nothing wrong with that, man.
It makes sense.
You could drop an album whenever you want to, but for the most part, to keep dropping them singles, keep that awareness up, keep having that content out.
Yes, sir.
So what you working on right now? What you pushing?
Well, I got this single right now, which my man right here, Young LA, is supposed to be a part of.
Yes, sir.
We're going to do the remix. It's called West Side, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just representing the whole West Coast from the top to the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm about. I
ain't gonna lie, man. It's a way you got to do that, and you did it. Because I hear a lot of those type of songs, and they could sound corny. It could sound like so, I don't know, like it's been done so many times where it just sound, that might even be one where a nigga listen to his album and say, you need one of them West Coast tracks, and they just go in there and make one that ain't genuine. Like, nigga don't really just love LA like that to be putting a light on them. Shit. So they just really making one so they can say, I got an LA song.
I could tell you how that shit actually came about.
Let's talk about it.
You know how you be going through like a bad spell, some shit. Nigga, I had a car accident, some more shit, car fucked up. I actually had to fix my car myself.
Damn.
So
got real.
Yeah, me and Pops fixing the car in the front yard, so all this type of shit. Homies came through, ripped the wheel off, all type of shit.
It sounded. I think it was bad. Like you into cars and shit, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I know a lot of niggas that's in the industry, so we all put that shit back together.
Yes, sir.
So right after I did that, I was like, man, I need some motivation, and I put on my boy, you probably know my boy Burger Time Beats. Shout out to my boy Burger Time Beats.
He got slappers for sure.
Man, I put that beat on. I'm in the car.
That's my nigga Burger Time on the beat. Yes,
exactly. That's Burger on the beat. So I'm listening to the beat and I'm just on the west side, west side, west side.
That's my favorite way to write songs, man. Having the beat playing and just driving and kind of freestyling until you get something that you like and then match the song.
Hell, that's why I write most of my shit driving in the car.
Same time. So you sliding and then the west side just hit you.
Yeah, hit me.
Yeah.
And then I threw on my I got GarageBand on the phone. If you ain't got GarageBand, if you an artist, I do all my references on GarageBand on my phone. So
come on, man, give me some of that game right there. That was a hell of a gem.
Hell yeah, I got
especially
a fake
for
version.
A singer too, though.
Hell
because as a rapper, we might need to. I write down shit all the time out here living. You might think of a punchline or something.
Right.
Let me slide this to the side.
Right.
Wow. But as a singer, you got to remember the melody,
how I'm coming
the tone, how you did it. So
energy,
you'll come back and have that shit rolled down and don't sing it right and be like, this wasn't it.
Ain't it. So I gotta make sure I record it right there when I'm feeling it, so it'll come across the same way when I'm doing it.
So yeah, you slide and you get the west side and you can pull it over and put it in the phone immediately.
While I'm driving, I'm on the freeway, knees on the steering wheel, all type of shit. Niggas looking at me crazy.
Man, that's a real LA nigga, right? Nigga go drive with that knee if you from LA,
Hell
man.
Yeah.
Nigga be rolling on the phone and on the motherfucking garage thing, lock it in.
Nigga, I'm in the studio in the car, nigga, type shit.
So what's the next process? Tell them the studio where you go, all that. Let them know. Give your boys a shout out.
We going to the studio right after this, right after we come with the studio. Young LA, JKSOLA, we in the booth doing the West Side remix. We in Torrance at the compound. My boy Cam know about the compound. At the Streets and Tricky headquarters.
Yes,
22209 Vermont Avenue.
Come on, man.
If you need a studio, that's probably one of the best spots out. If you already got your spot, then cool. But if you ain't got a spot, 223rd Vermont. Man,
I just said a lot of people over there. They be asking me, give me a few reputable studios.
Yeah,
Streets and Tricky is definitely on the list. Shout out to them. That's the family. You know what I'm talking about. You might even be able to get a beat from them too, depending on how you doing, man.
How you do the session, you could get a beat on from scratch.
And you never know who you might be, walking past and going to from another session to your session.
It's a lot.
I done bumped into a lot of good people at Streets and Tricky. So you went straight from the to the thought process. Got in the studio and knocked that motherfucker right on out.
Yep, knocked it out. I had the first verse and then I spread it around. I was like, yo, I need somebody to finish this. At the time, it wasn't out yet, so I'm just sending it, folks. Everybody, pass. Then I was like, fuck it, nigga, I'm gonna do the second verse.
Yeah.
For the first one.
Sometimes you gotta do like that.
Yeah, then it started getting buzz. They started playing it. I did a commercial for KJLH.
I seen that.
They started running that, and that got a little buzz. Got the barbershop cracking. If you need a cut, I do that too.
Come on, man.
Type shit.
We gonna get to that.
Hey, it's just a lot going on.
Hey, that shit dope though, because to come from the thought process to land, and now KJLH is a big radio out here. You know what I mean? It's only a few radio stations that we do have.
Yeah.
And KJLH is one of them. It's not so heavy on the hard rap side, so people don't put it so much, but it's a hip hop R&B,
LA
very reputable.
Yeah,
and you could pull up. They around the way. You know what I'm talking about?
You can definitely pull up. You can request a song too.
Yeah, come on, let's talk about it, man. So, how is it like being an R&B singer in Los Angeles? From the home of the gangster rap. How is it being an R&B singer?
I'm gonna tell you this. My whole career started. I was actually just a producer. Then I couldn't find nobody to rap on the beats. I started rapping. Then I couldn't find nobody to sing on the beats. Started singing on the motherfuckers.
Look at God. You can fill it up all the positions.
Yeah. So
you still producing and still rap?
Hell yeah.
I'm just putting it out there for the people in the back. Let's talk about it.
Hell yeah. I produced a couple of songs on my first album. It's called Don't Judge Me. It's on all platforms. JKSOLA. All you gotta do is search it on everything.
Shit pop right up too.
Yeah, pop right up.
That part.
Yeah, but singing in LA it's definitely different because everybody need to sing and everybody can't really sing that good. It's me and T Fly.
That part. And you know what? Another thing about being an R&B singer that I say is niggas don't want to be R&B singers. Like part of R&B singers, like a Casey and JoJo type.
Oh shit, I take that later all day.
That's what I'm saying. So when the nigga say R&B singer and I'm standing there gangster, you standing right by me gangster, it's like, nigga, who the singer? Nigga supposed to be in that motherfucker doing all the little R&B things, exactly. So they know, this nigga's a real R&B singer. It's like a full package. You know what I'm talking about? You might not have to bust down in the full Chris Brown dancing and singing.
I might bust out.
If you do, that's even colder. But I'm saying, you gotta have some type of R&B swag to you. You know what I'm saying? Of course,
yeah, hell yeah.
So let's talk about who are some of the R&B singers you looked up growing up.
Of course, Usher. For sure.
You got it, you got it
know
bad.
That. R. Kelly, you already know.
Shout out R. Kelly. We talking about. I don't know the one that got locked up. We know R. Kelly, the one that's singing, dropping albums.
The R&B king. We know Kells for that.
That part. We don't. Shout out to Robert though.
Oh,
man.
It changed when he became the Pied Piper.
I always heard that was They said that was a dude. Let me see the dude that played music and lured kids in. So that was always a weird AKA for a nigga. I mean, you put that on yourself.
He called himself that.
He did.
Yeah. So that was like,
he was playing the flute. He had
fuck. We tried to help you, man. You called yourself that, man.
Yeah.
That's why he called himself JKSOLA, because he already so LA. So we gotta just believe you already Pied Piper.
Yeah, Lord.
Foul business. So back to the good people, man.
Shit, Jodeci, Boys to Men, come from the early '90s for sure.
That was that's like one of the foundation of the '90s back in the day.
High Five. 112.
Yeah. Come on, man. Peaches and cream.
Come on now.
That's when niggas started dancing in the club as a youngster.
That's one of the first songs I jumped on something to the early 2000s.
She tried to burn a hole in my pants.
Exactly. They got the house party.
Yeah, man. Who some of the R&B singers you fuck with that's out here right now?
Today,
you said T-Fly.
T-Fly, fuck with T-Fly. LA.
Shout out T-Fly
for
sure. You got some other good LA R&B singers you fuck with?
I just ran into my young boy, Chris O'Bannon. Yeah, just ran into him.
I seen him yesterday. That nigga fire.
I fuck with him. He said he also want to get a verse on that shit too.
Yeah, y'all definitely. Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Hell yeah.
He going crazy right now.
Yeah, hell yeah. Cause I've been doing a little DJing gig too.
Yes, sir. I just seen him at Lagos.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
He been doing his thing. Shout out to him. Another R&B nigga ain't from, but Chris Brown.
Yeah,
just another dope person.
Come on, man. Got to. He damn near from LA now.
Yeah. He been riding for a minute. Mm-hmm. Who else? As far as new today, what's the name? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Just say the name of the song.
Kaylin, for real, hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure, he going crazy.
Because he making moves right now.
Yeah,
and that's as far as the West Coast, new people that I fuck with.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It's good to shed that spotlight. Sometimes you gotta put it around and let them see who you fuck with. From the people you grew up listening to, who you rocking with right now. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the barbering.
Okay.
How did you become a barber?
The music stuff, and
oh damn, the music brought you into barbering?
Hell yeah.
Let's talk about it.
My manager, aka my cousin, he was also an artist too, and we had the barber. So he opened up the barbershop at the Fox Hills Mall back in the day. Mm-hmm. I don't know if y'all heard of Edge Up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the one right in the middle,
right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So 2012, around that time.
I always thought that was wild to be right there getting the cut though, but I know niggas was doing it though.
And it was wild.
I used to be low. I don't want to get cut.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, nigga? Hold on. Who is that?
My question was always, did they only do edge ups?
No, hell no. That was just the basics.
He burnt out.
You need something real quick, like a drive-through haircut. Just get an edge up real quick.
Well, yeah, it started like being something quick, but we started cutting. We doing real cuts.
Niggas is getting real cuts.
Hell yeah,
I know a nigga who that's his real barber. He go there.
Exactly.
It just always tripped me out, but I thought it was tight. Getting dressed and say, damn, I need a little edge up. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, like
that makes sense.
You at the mall, like I'm getting all my shit. I got the fresh shoes, got the fresh shirt. Might as well get a cut too,
man.
Especially if you finna do something that night. That's when you in the mall really. Most of the time anyway, you trying to get something for the day.
That part.
Mm-hmm. Might as well get fresh cut. So that's how I started. I like I'm saying, I did music since like on a certain level since I was like 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? Doing shows every night in Hollywood type shit. I was in a couple of different bands.
Paying your dues.
Doing my thing, and kind of when it, when you get to a certain level, something ain't getting to where you want. I had to figure out something else.
Right.
Cousin opened up the shop. I started just sweeping, I'm making $100 a day just sweeping, So I was like, shit, let me try to do an edge up.
Yeah.
Me and my pops went to the fucking beauty supply, got some shit. I get that nigga ball fade in the garage. Next day I was working at the barbershop.
That part.
So ever since then I've been cutting hair. Like I said, if y'all need a cut, come holler at me.
That part.
I'm a good ass barber.
You icing niggas down.
Yeah.
And then you opened your own shop for a second.
Yeah, hell
right?
yeah. During the pandemic, I had the opportunity to open my shit up for 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was doing your thing. I was seeing you building and all that. That's dope, man. Some people be barbers their whole life and never had a shop.
Right, exactly.
So you knock that off the checklist.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, man. So you ever cut any celebrities? You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, I cut a lot of celebrities. I used to cut what's his name? Cam. He used to play for the Clippers. Cam Butler.
Cam Butler.
That's his name. Cameron Butler.
Caron Butler.
Caron Butler from the Lakers. One of my first celebrity cuts was Q from World Star.
Oh, okay. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Q came in the Fox Hills Mall, gave him a bald head, $100. He just shot $100. I was like, damn. That's why I really started cutting hair.
Yeah, you said I used to make $100 a day. I made that in the bald head.
In a bald head. Nigga, this is what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, for sure.
You hit a nigga with the hot towel over there, get him up out of here. All right, G.
I cut Charlamagne the God.
Charlamagne. How was he in real life? He weird?
Cool. He cool.
Right.
He was cool. I played him a couple of records.
Yeah.
He said if I ever got on the big level, I could come up to the fucking Breakfast Club and get on that bitch. So.
That part.
I cut Just Blaze.
Yeah.
I cut
you didn't bump it?
Yeah.
A few good
Hell
people?
yeah. I cut a lot of people. My sister
part.
had that show, Fresh Pair. She was, dealing with Just Blaze.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Sis.
Caddy Customs. You already know.
With the coldest, with the kicks, flips, and shit.
You already know.
She cold.
My sister, yeah.
Yeah, I always was saying she was cold. So me to get to see her doing the show, she was doing it. They had it where they was interviewing, and then at the end of the day, she made some kicks for the people, and then revealed them.
Going up.
But they always thought it was cold. I ain't never seen such a deal reveal, and nigga be looking. What? How did you? I'm like,
so she do her research.
She's smart.
Like she'll go back in time, look at all your first albums and your history, and put that onto the shoe. So
she's smart, man.
That was
cold, man. What was one of your favorite episodes? Just so if they ever go look at it, they can look at your shit.
If you go look at the one with
I think I seen one with Jadakiss or something.
Jadakiss was on there, but that's not my favorite shoe. Okay. The one with Styles P. If you go look at that episode, that was my favorite shoe that she did creatively. Yeah, she had the drip coming off the side, the Nike check sign to rip off. She could put another one, a blunt. Yeah,
I do remember that one too. That was fire. I remember one she did the albums like painted somewhere. It's real
that was
small.
T.I.
Was it T.I.? I thought it was Jadakiss, but it might have been T.I. I just remember seeing it, and I was like, damn, that was hella creative. Yeah. She was dope, though.
Yeah. Sometimes I get to be there and witness a lot of the shit that she doing.
I know you be cheating, though. You got the cold little shoe collection over there.
Yeah, I got my little section, but, she go crazy. She really do her work when it's outside of me. She says she got to think too hard when it's me. Like I'm too judgmental.
Oh no, I got it. You little bro, it's different. You gonna be like, why you didn't do that to other people? Oh, that's nice. You gonna be like, nah, you could have did that bad. Don't do me, little bro. Nah, that's what's up.
Actually,
though.
I'm actually big bro.
Oh,
that's
you
my
big
little
bro.
sister. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well shit. Let me know something, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
We actually got I got a year and 10 months on her. But yeah, that's
that
my
shit matter.
Sister, yeah.
Nigga said, nigga, I'm the.
But everybody used to think we was twins coming up, and they did because they say she actually a little bit more mature than me, and I take that.
Nah, they always said that girls was grown at 18 and guys at 21.
Yeah, I take that all day. It's my sister. I let her.
That's what's up.
Actually, they got a new group album. Shout out to She-Tang. They got some shit coming out too. We named them She-Tang because it's a female Wu-Tang group. It's like 12 of them, 12 females. They getting off.
That's different. I'm looking forward to hearing one of those tracks.
Hell yeah, we can play that if you want to play that. We can play one of them later.
That's what's up, man. That nigga said She-Tang.
She-Tang for sure.
That's a good name. So, what song made you fall in love with hip hop?
I was in the car listening to some music, and I was asking my dad, like, "Yo, how do you make the beat? Like, what is this? Like, how do you come up with the beat? Like, where do you go to make the beat?" We was listening. Snoop Dogg.
I was about to say, I know that song. That's nothing but a G-Thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm knowing it. I just it didn't click for me.
Feeling the bass and all that type of stuff. It's just like it resonated different for me. So I was like, yeah, I gotta figure out how to do this. So ever since then, it was like I was intrigued by it. Like doing music. Brother put me on stage. We was in the talent show since the 2nd grade. I was in a band, middle school, high school.
That shit in you.
So yeah, I've been doing this shit forever.
I
got a lot of accolades.
I seen you go viral recently. I mean, it could have been a little second ago, but it was still recent to me, man.
Yeah, that shit's still
it's
kind
still
of
going.
Recent, man. That shit's wild. That's something that was very unexpected, but kind of not.
I don't even know how to introduce it. So let's you break it down for him. How did that work? So let's talk about what actually happened. So what did you go viral for?
I went
and break them down.
All right, so I went viral in the whole different country. Look, I've been viral in Turkey. I got Turkish fans on my live right now.
I believe
they throwing
that.
up the flag right now. Look.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah. hey, turkey flags in the comments.
Yeah.
Turkey flags in the comments.
So, shout out to Turkey because they show me.
Hey, matter of fact, show
love.
them. This the camera right here. Show them the turkey flags.
Let me plug that down. Right there.
Fast. They got it in that comment.
It's going crazy.
Fast.
It's like, so it was just one day I was scrolling through Instagram and I came across this one video, and it was a Turkish song.
Yeah.
And it was like it was singing the ABCs, but it was like in like it was like going up to like low key, was like up to the ceiling, down to the floor.
Yeah.
And my daughter was listening to it. She was like, "Daddy, we should do a video." At the time, she was only 6.
Gotcha.
Teeth, everything.
So it's really her thought.
Yeah, it was her.
Lil Mama.
So and she just kept bugging me. I was like, "All right, let's do it." Boom. We get to the crib, set the camera up.
Y'all made the dance to it.
Yeah, we just random.
TikTok dances be learned.
Yeah,
somebody already do it.
That was just straight up off the top. We put the camera on the thing, and that's just what we did. It was about a week later. I'm waking up in the morning. My phone, bang, 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 bang. It's early in the morning. I'm like, damn, family chat must be going crazy. Something happened. I'm like, okay, let me see what family chat talking about.
Yeah, sometimes you have to mute that motherfucker. They get going. Yeah.
And I get on my phone, I open up Instagram, it say 100, 100, 100, everything. 100 likes, 100 followers.
Oh, yeah, won't say nothing.
100 comments.
Yeah, you're full.
I'm full.
Yeah.
It's going boom, 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 boom. Turkish. I went from having like 7,000, 6,000 followers. In a week, I went from 7,000 to 50,000 followers just off of that shit. Every day, just kept going. So I was like, okay, let me see what's going on.
Damn.
And we did another video. Boom, again. The video hit 14 million views.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's at the time. Before that, Instagram was paying people $1,200 per million view. But then when I went viral, they switched it to every 10 million views.
Yeah.
So I made a little money on Instagram, but
it
was right at the wave when they dumbed it down.
They probably seen your wave and said, yeah, let's put a little twist to this.
They
because 14 million times 12. Hello. Fork it over. That's like
me all that.
That's like 100 or something. You know what I mean? Because I know 10 times 10, so 12 times 14.
Come on now.
That part. So yeah, that's a good look for a good crook, man.
Yeah, we was just riding the wave for a long time. And a lot going on with Turkish. They had a big ass earthquake. So my condolences going out for that.
So you part Turkish now. You part
honorary Turkish member.
That's part. That part.
And I welcome it.
Yes, sir. So what? You still go through that thing every so often and check it out, every so often it just light up again, or how that works?
Yeah.
Because it could go re-viral out of nowhere.
It does go viral. I posted it on Father's Day, just showing some love. Me and my daughter, and it got another.
It got cracking again.
Yeah, just did a little thing. They posted on all they.
I seen that shit on the news. I remember
it was on the news
because I had clicked your shit one day, and I'm like, "What the fuck is he doing over here?" Then I got to looking, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, you just
going crazy." Yeah,
and I'm like, "Yeah." I just went back into my world. Sometimes you think you got, I don't even know what's going on. I'm happy to see my nigga going crazy though. Yeah. And it looked organic. You know how
it was just love.
Like I said, I know how people try to hurry up and catch a wave and be the first person to do it. Yeah. No, it wasn't no wave.
Nah, it was just
nobody doing nothing.
One.
Just a good people's having a good time.
Good nice time, yeah.
And then it correlates. So yeah, that's tight, bro.
Yeah. That's what it is.
So how many followers you at now on Instagram?
Well, I'm back. It dumbed down. I'm at like 32,000 because not being consistent with it. I guess they decided to unfollow.
Yeah, that can make sense.
But it's still they still love me. They still on there right now.
Still cracking right now.
They saying a lot of Turkish language stuff right now. I know how to say a few things.
Tell us what. So give me something that I can know before I can know something the Turkish. Yeah.
Okay. Teşekkürler. That means thank you.
Okay, Teşekkürler,
yeah.
Yeah, okay, we're going to leave it at that. I don't want to too much about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to be able to say thank you.
Yeah, that's it. That's the main thing.
You're going to be saying a whole lot of thank you.
Yeah.
So you ever got the thought to say, let me go on and spin out there?
Well, I had a lot of opportunity, but every time I got an opportunity, you got a lot of people like, I don't need you to go out there, especially with everything that's going on with the economy and all that type of stuff. I could imagine that.
Your mama seeing you
but go. But I do want to get out there.
And say, nah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Shit, my little cousin went out there and got a hairline, so why I can't go?
Oh, yeah, you need to go there, now that I think about it. Everybody going to Turkey coming back with the fresh wave.
Yeah, exactly.
I was wondering if that's what you said. You said he went out there and got a hairline.
Yeah, I think it started with, who was the first one? Wasn't it Trail to do it first? Back in
Turkey?
Yeah, they going to the real spot and doing it right.
Yeah.
It's like a BBL.
It's crazy because I know people go like to Mexico to go to the dentist. They go to TJ. They it's different. Go to
Mexico. The males is going to Turkish and getting their hairline.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I just put me up on game right now. I never knew about that.
Nah, it's at least about 10 people in the industry that's known that win, and it ain't. I don't even feel like it's a bad thing. It's your hair.
Like niggas go to Miami to get their teeth done. You know, like everybody got
your hair, and
I'm not against
they putting it in the pores and re-stimulating them, and then they start working again. Type shit.
They take the good follicles from the back.
Yeah,
where it's real thick to where when it grow back, you ain't gonna even notice it. They throw them in the front.
That's wild.
It's a process now. You don't just come back and your shit busting. It take time for your scalp to heal and it go. Yeah, I know a few people that did it. You feel me? It looked like almost like what's that shit called when they be getting a massage?
It's a hair transplant, but you're using your own hair.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah,
there we go. Fuck it, break it
That's
down.
Like you know, the female get the body, they move the fat from here to there.
Hey man, it's only so many things you can do as a man, and it's okay. Getting a hair transplant, can't nobody be mad at you.
I feel like that's better than the spray and all that shit.
Now, what you feel about the fake 6-pack?
Nah.
I see the nigga hot water cornbread with the fake 6-pack.
Everything else.
You know how a nigga got dressed? You said, I know this red hat fit to go with this shirt.
I'm gonna throw the
that nigga said, I'm not wearing nothing. I got my 6-pack on. I'm fit to let it out today.
Nah, man, we ain't doing that, man. Just get your ass to the gym, man.
Please, it's really the push-aways on that plate, though.
Yeah.
I be in the gym, but that gut, it don't just go away. You got to start eating salads and watching calories.
You got to do some high knees, nigga. You got to stand in one spot, get some high knees, arms out.
And just go crazy.
Tighten your stomach,
That's
nigga.
That's going to lock it in.
That's going to get you in there.
All right, well, shit, I got a new one, man. I'm going to hit my boy D-Boy. We doing high knees every session from now on.
Nigga.
Fuck it, man.
Please add that in there.
Come on, man. Next summer, you know what I'm talking about? I might not look like a Hummer. You know what I'm talking about? I just want a 4-pack. You know what I'm talking about? You know the niggas with the 8-pack, they work it hard. The 4-pack, I'm right in the middle. I'm working. Yeah, that's
getting where I need to be.
Mm-hmm. That nigga said, the secular. You know what I'm talking about?
The secular.
Yes, sir. So, what you working on right now? You got something that you dropping that's coming besides the single? What you got besides that? You come with the videos?
Yeah, I'm actually
with everything.
I'm looking to work with my homegirl Sunlit Media on the West Side video. You know, she dope. She do a lot of camera work for a lot of people.
About to come back on them and drop it.
Hell yeah, the real video. I've been just shooting a lot of shit. I got the drone and everything, so everything you see that I'm posting is just
you
me.
Cracking. You know no, that's good content.
Anybody needs some drone work, holla at me too. I got a little drone. I'll be out.
Yeah, he said, show me a little 100 or 2 and I'll throw that thing up and you can have all the footage. I'll go about my business.
And what's next? That's about to drop. I actually got a baby on the way, so that's the next big thing. The next big thing, yeah, I got a baby. It's about to drop August 24th.
A boy or a girl?
I got another girl on the way.
That's
man.
right.
Girl dad over here.
Yeah, that's right. You still going there?
Hell
you gonna try again?
Yeah, man. I'm excited too. I'm excited.
That's right. You got her name?
We do have the name.
You ain't ready to drop it yet?
I ain't ready to drop it
like
yet.
A new album. I'm not giving you the name of this album
yet.
Yeah. That's right.
Just respect to my lady. She don't want to, you know.
Man, I definitely got respect to your lady,
yes,
man.
Sir.
You hear me? Shout out. Sir. She hold your queen right now in the oven. Indeed. How many months?
I'm going to tell you in weeks right now. She's 31 weeks.
That part. You know, divided by 4 and you know what to do.
7.5, 8 months.
Okay, so give us some good advice to be like how you gotta be for when your girl is pregnant like that, because I know the switch over the roles is a lot different. I know you rubbing a lot of feet.
I'm learning
and being very patient right now. So give us some advice, because that's my guess. I don't know. I need you to tell me.
So yeah, just be very, 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 very patient.
Oh, that nigga said 7 varies. Very patient, yeah. Respect.
That's the main thing. Be patient. Let her go through it.
Yeah.
And just be caring. Tell her, you know, everything gonna be all right.
Baby.
I love you,
still
baby.
my queen. You look good.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah,
you beautiful, baby. Even though she might not always think it, but she, you know.
Yeah. She need to hear it.
She need to hear it.
And she is looking beautiful, because that's your baby.
Exactly.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, your nose spreading up, baby, but we got a baby coming. Yeah. That's all good. You know what I'm talking about?
Shout out to Mrs. Kisses.
So, what's your baby gonna end up being? What?
A Virgo.
Virgo.
August 21st is the first day of Virgo, which that's what I am. September 15th.
Okay, so yeah, you
daddy daughter things. You know.
What's your other daughter?
Taurus. And
Taurus. That's my mama. I understand that.
Virgos and Taurus also. That's
okay.
They real cool too.
And then what about wifey?
She a Scorpio.
Hello. Don't get to. You sounded like you want to say some bad negativity.
I ain't saying no negativity.
Yo, I'm talking
but
about I got that finger up now.
I love Scorpios.
Scorpio women and Scorpio men might be a little different too, so we can't put that out there. But yeah, I want to hear it. Break that down, man. What you think about it?
They got that wild side, and I'm a sucker for a little wild side. And I'm talking about in the bed type shit.
Oh, I know what you meant by that, love boy. Yes, sir. See, you talk about the shit that they always talk about Scorpios. Yeah, that's a real thing. It's real. It's true. So when you listen to that Tyrese song, it hit different for you.
I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That nigga let the beat drop a little bit.
Exactly.
Boop. And then he got to go in the rest. So yeah, that's what's up, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's about it. You know what I'm talking about?
Hell yeah.
We had to pop that bottle to get a refill, but you got action, man. It's always love.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? We unlimited, man. We ain't gonna run out around this motherfucker.
Indeed. Limitless, bottomless mimosas.
So if we was to switch it around and let you be the podcaster, let you ask my boy Cam a question or ask me a question, or you can ask us a question together, but somebody might throw it off.
I know, 'cause my boy Young LA, he always got a show. Every time you look up, this nigga got a show. I want to know, how can I be a part of your show whenever you got an open space?
I usually throw a birthday show every year. So for sure around that time I'm gonna tap in. So it's really simple. This is a few tickets.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell
but
yeah,
I leave it some time where you can make some change on there too. Bring your crowd out, everybody mix. You know, we all family at this point. My fans know your fans. It's all, everybody know you. So it's just simple as me throwing that show. I need to start throwing them more often.
Yeah,
but and that's really what it is. I be doing a lot of shows, and then I do my own show. Then I do an appearance, so it get to going. So at one time I was just going crazy, doing 5 shows a month, and then I started realizing like, shit, I'm wearing my fans out, because I had a homie who looked at me like, bro, I'm trying to go to every show, but it's like, come on, my nigga.
Yeah, I get that too.
It's like you trying to make me not go to a show. How you got another show already?
Kind of like overdoing it.
Yeah, so it was cool because I'm not expecting one person to come to every show.
Yeah, I get that.
Because it's kind of like, if I got a show over here, it's a certain crowds I got come from Orange County, might be Long Beach people. That's easier for them than drive downtown LA. You get what I'm saying? Then LA, for sure, go to LA. Out of town people, out of town. You know what I mean? So when I say I got 5 shows and you saying I'm going to every one of them, then I'm like, okay, I get it. So even then, just money wise, just beating people pocketbook ups that much, because you might think it's only a $20 ticket, but you got to pay the park, gas, outfit.
Yeah,
you know,
you already know.
Yeah, so I you got to just slow down and show love. So now I just slow down to a point where I'm like, okay, I ain't even tripping on having so many shows. Niggas already know I'm pulling up every time I go somewhere. Oh, you performing tonight? And I'm like, nah, I'm just chilling. They like, what the fuck? What you mean? And I'm like, okay, now I get to the point where I've been doing it too long. They starting to get mad at me.
You been at,
but I got a show next Thursday.
And all that?
Oh, we had all that shit. I got a show next Thursday in Orange County with 310 Baby though.
Oh yeah, so okay, hell yeah.
We finna get it back in the mix.
Let me know. I want to.
I'm finna redrop. Yeah, I'm letting you know right now, man. Yes, Thursday. I got the tickets. Yeah, I got all that. We can do all that. But yeah, pull up. We all pull up together, smoke, chill.
Hell yeah.
Go up there, knock it out. You know, it's all good vibes. We shaking everybody's hand, meeting everybody. A lot of people go do the show, hurry up and perform and leave.
Network.
You got to stay there. That's the whole point of doing this. To meet people, follow people, get YouTube subscribers.
Yeah.
You tell me what you do. Nigga might have a plumber. You just talk to somebody who need, and you didn't even know. Niggas might not even know you was a barber.
Right.
I know you posted content a lot, so most of your people do know, but maybe not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some niggas didn't know you did this. That's the good thing about having podcasts on the positive side. I'm not asking you none of them trick questions trying to get you to say nothing weird about nobody. You get what I'm saying? You get some good gems out of it.
Exactly.
And we can use it. You know what I mean? So that part.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's some good advice. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So
Cam.
You ever met Cam before? Y'all just met?
Yeah, I met Cam.
Okay, so then this is another question I always ask how y'all met. You know what I mean? I said how me and you met.
I don't remember the
I never even asked that question, did I? Okay, so
that's
that's I usually ask how did you remember how me and you met?
Yeah.
It's a good content. It ain't no right or wrong answer. But instead of me, let's talk about you and Cam. How did y'all meet?
It's like we just keep running into each other through
a lot
of different people, like at the studio,
mutual
at the compound.
people.
Staying in traffic.
Yeah, and always having good vibes and like, we got to do something, or just like that.
So did y'all ever work?
Nah, this is the first time.
See, that's what I'm saying. Look at that. The reverse. I call that the Uno card. The reverse. Reverse. You know what I'm talking about? Now you in and you out. You know what I'm
we met like back around the time where I was doing music. I want to say, and I want to say it was at a video shoot, but I can't remember where.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
I know it was like something like that.
Yeah.
And then I just kept running into you.
Yeah, over and over.
Different places, all through LA. You know, just being in different.
That's a small world when you're doing it big, man. I always tell people that.
You always in the right spot.
There's been plenty of times I bring people in, I get to introduce him, and oh no, I know him.
Yeah,
yeah, we didn't came across each other at least once, you know, like something like that.
I said, you didn't know the guests leaving already and all that, so it's a small world, like I said. But you know, that's the whole point of us doing this show. We can shed light on there, all the good people. It's a million different good people doing a lot of good things.
Also, I'm glad y'all was able to, fit me in because I heard y'all booked all the way to the end of the year type shit, man.
I'll let Cam talk about that. Tell him what's going on that side, on the scheduling side.
Man, we was only doing one show a week.
Yeah.
And we booked all the way up to December, to the end of the year.
Hell yeah.
And we was like, well, people was kind of saying, well, damn, December, and it was like, well, we got such a high demand. There was people calling, every week he'll come back with a list of like 10 more people that he just talked to throughout the week.
Yeah.
And it was just like, all right, we're going to start doing a second show.
Yes, sir.
And then we did a second show scheduled all the way to the end of the year. And then it got that way again to where now we doing the third show, we giving people 2 different dates. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you may get an August date or you may get a December date, which one? But, even still, you got some people that would take the later one because it just worked out better for them.
This shit going to turn into a full-time job for y'all, man.
That's what I'll go. Well, I mean, in the front end, I was never planning on being a podcaster because I always looked at it as controversial and the twist, and niggas get you on behind the mic and start saying stuff they wouldn't say to you in real life.
Just to get some content.
Not doing it. I'd rather just live my life. So when we started figuring out how we was going to run our program and it was being smooth, I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I felt like it was corny me walking around. Hey, what's up, man? I got a podcast I just started. So I never brought it up. I'd just be going out, and then it got to a point where people like, damn, that's fucked up, yeah. And I'm like, damn, what's he talking about? You ain't never gonna bring me on your podcast? And I'm like, that's how you get on there.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
Book
so
a spot.
That's the whole thing. So
yes,
we throw on there and we start doing it. But yeah, like I said, we filled up 3 shows now.
Yeah, man. This is dope too. I like the setup and everything, man. It's good vibes.
Appreciate it.
And I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm talking about. And like I said, on the reverse side, every so often we do get cancellations. So shout out to my boy that was supposed to be here.
Yes, sir.
He working on a tour and blah blah. You know what I mean? They working on the numbers and he got a meeting and he couldn't push it back. So I respect to him. But at the same time, when I figure out, oh, you can't make it, it opens up the door for somebody who can. And we and you already fit to be in the studio.
Exactly.
Fit to knock out this West Side track.
Exactly. So
Streets and Tricky.
Be on the lookout for that at the Street and Tricky studio. Produced by my boy Burger.
Yeah.
Burger Time Beat. So follow him, follow Streets and Tricky. And we going up like a motherfucker, man.
Yes, sir. So yeah, y'all look forward to that. Y'all look forward to everything my man got going on.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
tuned in. Give them all your social medias, all your websites, your information, so they can stay tuned in.
It's easy to follow me. You can follow me on everything. I got the same plug on every social media at JKSOLA. At JKSOLA. That's JKSOLA.
So look, when I'm out in the world and people be asking me, damn, you know who got somebody got hooks? I'm like, hey man, holla at JKSOLA.
Yeah.
So my thing is this: what's a good way to get at you? You feel me?
Shit, DM, call me. If you got my number, hit me up. You can get my number from somebody else. I'm always open.
Just get in contact.
I'm always, because I'm a barber. Anybody call me.
So if somebody tell you, oh, they couldn't get in contact, they cap.
It's waves, nigga. It's waves, nigga.
Get with me.
I got every social media. Hit me in the DM. Hit me on my main page. Hit me on under a picture. Now I'm open.
Yes, sir. Well, shit, I appreciate you sliding through.
Thank you for having me,
One more question before I go. What you think about these LA caps flipped up? You wearing it, so I know.
I know, and I get this.
I heard that
I get the question all the time.
Having it upside down is like disrespectful. And I never bought one and wore one because I always thought.
I don't never hold no disrespect.
But I feel like at this point now, it's kind of like part of the culture. But yeah, tell me about it. What you think? Because some niggas say, man, I turned LA upside down.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So like, it ain't no disrespect, but yeah, that's a good I just want you to open the door up and you put it down.
I ain't never had no feelings about it. I never thought of it.
Have somebody ever came up to you and actually said that?
Yeah, of course.
Like, a lot of people?
Just recently, I've been wearing the hat like this almost like a year and a half, 2 years. Yeah. They've been out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, like I'm JKSOLA. I always got the LA hat on.
That part. It's the new style. I'm flipping it.
Yeah. It's just a new flip on the LA hat. That's it for me. Like it don't hold no weight. I ain't dissing LA. I'm all
How could you diss LA?
How can
you so LA?
And I'm so LA. You know
so that's why I'm saying you wearing it is like you just kind of I can't. Feel me? Yeah. Regular now, I'm like, you don't know what he on. You press LA every day, so if you wearing it, you can't be wearing it and disrespect LA at the same time.
I wear the blue and the black one, the gray one, all the colors.
Yes, sir.
If it's LA, that's all I'm rocking is LA.
Safe as LA. Exactly. Safest hat to wear in LA is the LA hat, man.
If you don't know, you better study how to get down. For sure.
Wear the LA hat, be smooth, man.
Yeah.
Wave at somebody, show a little respect. You'll be all right, man.
Yeah.
Hey, this the part where my nigga Cam jump behind that motherfucker and steer with one finger, man. Go on and get us up out of here, big dog.
Y'all can tap in with me at COOLAZZCAM. Tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and the WB Morning Show. And subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture.
Yes, sir, man. You heard the good peoples, man. He told you what to do. Subscribe, share, comment, like. It's all free, man. We ain't even asking y'all to do nothing that costs nothing. We just need a little bit of your time. If you made it this far, just go on and do that for us. Do those and it's all good. But yeah, stay locked in every Monday, man. We around this motherfucker, the WB Morning Show. You never know who we got through here. You never know what we got going on. Stay locked in like a dread. Hello.
Waking up, sunshine beams through the blinds. Young LA and cool ass Cam on the grind. 10 a.m. hits, I'm tuning in for the fine. Spotify or YouTube, blowing up your mind. WB Morning Show, that's the spot. Fresh episodes every Monday, they hot. West Coast vibes, never miss a shot. Eating up the screen, they serving the plot. Look, hit that subscribe, punch that bell. New content dropping, can't you tell? Last for days, stories to swell. Morning shots, we under the spell.
Innovative.